Welcome, I'm Trozers, and I'm going to teach you how to play Ahri. I'm going to show you the 3 strongest Ahri builds. I have one example game for each build to showcase them, so 3 games total, and after watching them, you will know which build fits your playstyle, or which build is optimal for whichever game you're entering into. Build 1 is for late game power, build 2 is for early game strength, and build 3 is a spicy build that I bet you've never seen before. I will be explaining as I play, so make sure you pay close attention. Let's get started. Alright, this is going to be an example of the full scaling runes for Ahri. Now honestly, I didn't realize I was playing against Zed. I wasn't paying attention. I saw them pick Syndra, and then I assumed I was against Syndra, and then I tabbed out. So this is definitely not the best setup into Zed. I would much rather have Electrocute into Zed, but that's okay. We will try our best to make it work. But we're going to have a lot less trading power into the Zed, and we're just going to be looking to purely scale with that Gathering Storm especially. Because the reason that I would prefer this page into like a less aggressive lane or a longer range opponent, for example, like maybe Syndra, because it's hard to trade into Syndra because she's so long range and she hits back really hard if you do go for trades. Whereas into Zed, it's very easy to proc Electrocute, very easy to proc Taste of Blood. So we're just going to have to try to minimize here with our biscuits and with our teleport. And that was a really good Q trade. Another good auto W. So you usually want to be weaving in a lot of auto attacks with your spells, especially with your W. And Ahri's pretty good at doing so.
Lived and live in eternity.
You can see the way he was posturing up was that he was looking for a WEQ trade. So I just backed off and he ended up missing all of it, which is great.
The world is mine to discover.
What you can do is if you know the range of your Q, you can wait for them to walk right at the tip of your Q. And then when you go to throw it, you often end up hitting both the Q going forward and backward, the damage on both ways. So it's good to tether them at your maximum Q range.
Come closer. This place reminds me of home.
Fortunately, I can't really walk, so I gotta get my wave pushed. If I push this and then walk, that would be actually pretty nice. Although I think they have it without me. Just gonna make sure Zed doesn't show up. Might be too late. Surprised Warwick didn't chase that with his passive.
Every animal.
He's gonna have his W up, so I'm gonna walk. I'm trying to walk just in range for him to use it, and then there he goes for the CS at the exact max range of my Q. Looks like he really wants to reset. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull the wave. But if he does reset, and I'm gonna try to stop his back. Wow, I actually didn't get the back stopped.
Everything's more fun together, don't you think?
But he's gonna lose this whole wave. I think that's a bad reset by him. He should have ensured that it crashed. And I'm gonna stick around just for a little bit here, because I can always TP back whenever.
I hear the wind singing.
Actually, because he lost that whole wave, I'm okay with this. I'm just gonna clear this here, and then I think we'll take to reset.
I still remember his laugh.
Now we'll take our back and we'll TP.
Don't worry, we'll be back soon enough.
He has a pretty strong buy pickaxe. TP back. We've got to be mindful that we have our biscuits in case he does all in us.
I'm living my best
He does have the ignite advantage. Ooh, that almost hit him. That would have tagged him for a lot of damage. I'm not too concerned about killing him in lane just because we have these scaling runes. I'm happy to just break even. We're actually up almost 10 CS. Got a really good Q trade.
I carry the legacy of the Vasani.
Ooh, if that tagged him. Those are like the best REQs, I think, is when they're right at the tip of the range of your Q. And that way, if it does hit, you get the damage on both ends.
There's beauty in the smallest moments.
Wondering if he's trying to sneak a reset again, because he already took kind of an awkward reset earlier. Now he's missing. He could be roaming bot. Gonna drop forward to get some vision, and we actually might go look bot here.
So much I want to see for myself.
Pop up our HP with the plant. It looks like he did take the reset. He went for the brutalizer, so he does have a pretty strong spike right now. We gotta be careful. With that ignite, and he just hit 7. Oh, really good. Perfect Q. See, those are the Qs you want to look for.
Nature here is too quiet.
Added half of our Q there. That's good.
Light on my feet. I should have left home years ago.
I'm a little bit nervous face checking this bush, but I think it should be okay. Oh, there he is.
But I'm not lost.
He's missing another wave again. Darius is coming. Got a really big chunk down. I feel like Malphite, does he have TP? He doesn't. We have an Ash Arrow coming. I feel like we could fight this. Man. If Warwick goes in and ults, I can kill one. I can kill Zed. I can kill Darius. We have the Ash Arrow. I'm a bit frustrated with that one. I really think my Warwick should have gone in. Okay, sometimes you're not on the same page with your team. Fortunately, Zed picks that one up.
A body nourished, a soul fed. Light on my feet. Shall we? Just for you. Like this forest, I am wild. Quick as a fox. So many memories.
Try to see if we could roam bot. Wasn't the best roam because we didn't have Ash Arrow and we didn't have my ult. But it looked like the Cinder was just so pushed up that I felt like we could probably get something done there.
An enemy has been slain.
I'll have them chasing their tail.
Zed's going top. I'm gonna shove mid so he misses out on mid and I can go for plates hopefully, I think. Yeah, unfortunate. I don't know why
Mortal lives are so
the Malphite thinks he can proxy there.
I lived and lived an eternity.
That Darius is very fast with the Yomus, holy.
Light on my feet. I see right through you.
Nice Q on the end there. I was holding my charm because I don't know if you saw, but he was really juking hard left and right, and it allowed us to get a lot more damage off.
The world is mine to discover.
We could E-Flash. Charm Flash to basically guaranteed on the Zed, but I don't know exactly where the Darius is.
Remember this moment.
Okay, we got his flash. That's good.
An enemy has been slain.
Darius is going to come help him collect the wave.
This place reminds me of home.
Gonna hog topside because we know Darius is down there, and Darius is going to collect mid. Okay.
Come to see new sights.
We'll take our reset here.
An enemy has been slain.
So do I. Quick as a fox.
That's going bot here.
Wonders for something.
He's probably going to pick something up. Unfortunately, we can't get there in time, and we also don't have ult.
Turret plating will fall.
Should have been watching because I don't know if Zed ulted or not.
Live
We can
with
get
no
this plate though, it's pretty nice. $117 CS.
Ally has been slain.
So that is going well for us. And again with those scaling runes.
Hear the wind sing.
Like Yon is a free kill. I think Warwick's gonna pick it up.
Enemy has been slain.
We're gonna top our health up. With the little life fruit here. Oh. Beautiful. And we pick up the Zed because he's trying to go for our Warwick. Good flash by Warwick. Make sure he doesn't die to Zed.
I'm living my best life.
Now, in terms of items this game, Zhonya's is going to be really, really valuable into their team. Because they're all AD, except for Syndra, pretty much. And then Syndra, well, I guess, okay. But Zhonya's active is really good into Syndra ult as well. So it's good into these three, and then the Syndra ult. Now, I could go second, but I think I'm probably going to go
Fun together, don't you think?
third item for my Zhonya's, just because I want to build full damage this game with the scale with this build that we've got here. And actually, I want a Dark Seal in case we start snowballing.
I carry the legacy of the Vasani.
Oh, the Syndra has a really good CS.
Light on my feet.
An enemy has been slain.
Just for you. There's
So I'm thinking Zed and Darius did, yeah, top side. That Zed ult down. Could be walking into Darius here, but I do have ult, so I'm not too scared, and I can use my W for move speed.
Come here often. So much I want to see for myself.
It's crazy how I was gonna say how tanky Darius is, which is a Youmu's, but he does have 2 ruby crystals.
Nature here is too quiet.
Guy's playing very, very safe. Dragon's up in 3 seconds. We're gonna shove this, and then we're gonna start hovering bot side.
Light on my feet.
Should pack all of our damage into the Darius. Like that. That way he can't get any resets, because that's the one main way we're probably going to lose a fight. If he resets a bunch of times. It is a little scary for me to walk up here because of Zed. We see him on vision, that's good. Just going to make sure Zed's not going towards Dragon. He's going to go top. This guy needs to back up. I'm going to ping it lots. Uh-oh. Sash looks like she's in trouble. Maybe we can... Oh, she actually got it. Wow. We can come kill this Maokai. We have the damage with Brand. Beautiful. And we can shove out this wave.
Unleashed, but in control.
And I have ult. I feel like maybe we could go for this turret as well. Go for Darius.
Soon enough.
Shut down. An enemy has been slain.
Like this forest, I am wild.
The fox has destroyed a turret.
So many memories stir within me.
Could be able to make a play bot with Brand here. Brand has a lot of damage. It looks like they have backed off. And we are very, very strong right now. 188 CS.
Mortal life. Light on my
I traded. I didn't realize Cinder was there. It was too late once I went over. Cinder's out of vision. She has vision on me somehow. So a little bit scuffed. But I traded 1 for 1, not the worst. But I did lose a lot of my Dark Seal stacks, which is a bummer. So our next item is probably going to be Zanya's. That's really good this game. We already have plenty of damage with our current build.
That was an experience. Not my favorite.
The nice thing about Shadow Flame is it increases the damage, the true damage in your Q. Because it causes magic and true damage to crit strike enemies that are below 40%. Pretty nice.
Let's run. Just for you. The world is mine to discover.
Dragon spawning in 24. This is a mountain dragon. It's really nice to stack for Malphite. Be awesome if we could get this.
Remember.
I'm in kind of a weird spot here. We also don't have very good vision.
This place reminds me of
I'm gonna try to peel my Ash here.
You have slain an enemy.
feel this.
Nice. Missed the charm, but luckily we have so much damage built that we can actually just finish her without. And you can see one of my priority targets is Darius because he's so squishy. See, I was waiting for keeping my distance. Beautiful. Keeping my distance from the young because I didn't want him to Q and knock me up. I had to flash the wall there because I didn't have ult to get away from the Darius. It's alright.
There you are.
Look at that, 10 stack Dark Seal. I'm almost tempted to go. Like, hold on, just look at 400 AP. 650 AP. Oh my gosh. This is a super greedy build though. I really should go Zanya's. I can go Death Cab next.
Animal hungers for something.
Although the concern with this is if they start building a lot of MR, I won't have Void Staff, and that can be a problem. But I don't think they're going to build much MR.
With no regrets. Just for you.
We'll have to watch and see.
I hear the wind sing. Quick as a thought.
Yeah, I would also like to play for top side here. Sweep some vision.
Still remember his laugh.
Oh wow, they're actually on it. We should win this really, really hard.
Triple kill.
And that should be Baron. Look at that, 25 stacks now on our Mejai's. And we didn't even need the Zanya's. But it's nice to have in case that went poorly. Like if we got caught in the Yon ult or something. But I specifically kind of held back until Yon used his cooldowns. And then they cleaned everybody up.
Let's run.
Damn, I'm so close to my death cap. Like 300 gold off.
I won't forget what it means to steal a life.
We have a little bit of MR in there, Malzahar. That's about it.
I carry the legacy of the Vasani.
I'm actually looking to quickly collect some money so I can buy the death cap. And then I could reset and TP in to help my team. I think this wave should be enough if I get most of this wave.
There's beauty in the
Uh-oh. He walked up way too far, so we're gonna chill now because we don't want to fight 4v5. At least I got my death cap now.
light on my feet.
See the AP. Oh my lord, that is crazy. And in 3 minutes, we're gonna be getting even more AP with Gathering Storm. 896.
So much I want to see for myself.
Oh, I didn't know she was gonna do that. Should have pinged and warned me.
Let's run.
Gotta be careful here.
Nature here is too quiet.
We don't really have vision. I wouldn't mind getting like 80 gold here from somewhere so I could have an elixir going.
I should have left 20 years ago.
Getting ready to react with a charm in case
Quick as a fox.
that ults. Okay, 34 seconds. I do have TP, I think. I need to get an elixir going.
I wander.
Got the money for it now. Fine elixir, TP back. Now we're at 961, and soon it's going to be even higher. Get this
A body
pushed out.
nourished, a soul fed.
Shut down. An enemy has been slain.
Come close.
Oh, he's so much faster than I thought. Wow, it's another mountain.
Bitter for mine.
So good for a Malphite. So Ash should be able to pick that up on her own. I don't do it that quickly, so I'm not going to help her with it. She should have no troubles doing it. And I can get a tower in the meantime.
Like this forest, I am wild.
This is like the Giga AP Ahri build. Okay, Zed's alive, so I gotta back up. Yeah, they're gonna go for me here. 5 seconds, we're gonna get another AP power spike here. You ready watching? 928, 959. Holy moly. We're not too worried about the Zed ult because we got Zhonya's. This Zhonya's the Zed proc. Oh my goodness, look at our damage.
Your team has destroyed an inhibitor.
Gonna stand behind my teammate. Oh, I get Malzahar ulted anyways. Interesting. And look at that, we didn't have to solo kill our lane a bunch of times. We didn't really have to do much of anything other than just make sure we don't die much early, keep our CS really high, and we just absolutely pump damage late game. Almost 1,000 AP. If you made it this far, I want to thank you so much. And I would love it if you hit that subscribe button so I can bring you even more helpful League of Legends content. Here we're against Ekko, and Ekko is listed as one of Ahri's counters. So let's talk about how we're going to win this matchup.
I'll give you the freedom you
We're able to
desire.
push early game easier than he can because we're melee and he's ranged. And we can punish him even level 1 by doing electrocute trades. So it's auto, W, then auto again. And you'll get, that's 3 abilities hitting.
This place reminds me of home.
And it'll proc your electrocute. And then we can just wait out our electrocute cooldown and go for it again once it comes back up. It looks like our jungler's fighting here. We can go walk and help. No, looks like he won. That's good.
Remember this moment.
So it's always good to push early when you're against a melee character because now he's going to be farming and we can get some free poke off. So there I did auto WQ to get my electrocute procced, and that can work as well.
Self-hatred.
You basically just want to combo 3 abilities and or auto attacks in quick succession in the early game to get your electrocute trades off. And now Ekko's level 3, so he could look to trade back onto us, but you can see he's already kind of low. So it's difficult for him to trade. Another thing we can do is we can pull the wave right here, since we had the opportunity, and hold the wave near our tower. And now the Ekko would have to tank tower if he was to E onto us. So this is a great spot to sit here and hold the wave. And I'm thinking he might have even just, he might have just backed because he got chunked out pretty hard, so he's going to have to TP back. But surprisingly, he's still not here yet, so he might have walked back. I'm not sure. He's full health now, and he has an item advantage. So he uses his W, so we're going to back right up so that we don't get caught by it. He's trying to bait out my charm, which he successfully did. It'd be good if my jungler could come. I think I might just be dead here unless I can get to my jungler. It's too bad that we got ganked by their jungler and bot side, but that's okay. Stuff happens. But we'll show how to come back if you get ganked or you mess up early and you end up dying. Fortunately, we haven't lost too much XP yet. And we're going to be able to get back as the minions are crashing. I wonder if he's going to TP. I don't think he used it before. I'm actually not going to push on this cannon wave because if I crash the cannon wave, he's probably not going to miss that much XP because the cannon can tank the tower for a long time. But he's already lost 3 melees so far from me just slow pushing rather than hard pushing it.
I see all that you are.
But he has a slight item advantage now, having an amp tome on us. And this is the reason that Ekko does well into Ahri, is because it's quite difficult to land your charm onto him. You have to basically time it perfectly for when he actually E's onto you. And it's quite easy for him to bait it.
Unleashed, but in control.
Trying to see if I could fish for landing my Q, and I'm going to back up a little bit now that my Q's on cooldown. That was a really good trade for us. So we were able to charm him out of it. And actually, I might look to trade here since he's not 6 yet. Oh, you're kidding me. His jungler shows up and saves him again. That's so sad. What crazy timing that the jungler just happens to be walking behind him right then and there. Now he's got his 6, so definitely can't kill him unless he messed up really bad. That's okay. Probably look to farm this and then back. Well, that should have been a solo kill, but Ivern just happens to be walking down mid lane behind him. I have no explanation. I'm I'm actually going to just pick up my boots because I want to get back to lane as fast as possible. We're probably going to miss a fair bit of XP. In theory, I could have just waited and soaked this XP without backing, but it is kind of a hard decision to make because we can get dove very easily at that HP, especially against an Ekko.
An enemy has been slain.
I'll have them chasing their tails.
That was weird. I had like no vision there for a bit. And then because this is not a cannon, we're going to hard shove. Because Ekko is going to miss unless he shows up quickly to catch the wave. And he does. That's okay.
I lived and live in eternity.
Don't love that this guy's starting dragon, to be honest. I think this is a bad situation to be in.
Mortal life.
I don't have R, so I don't want to be fighting this. I'm actually just going to go push.
Feel this. Quick as a fox.
And hopefully my team doesn't die. I'm just going to ping them back.
An ally has been slain.
So Ekko picked up 1 kill,
A body nourished, a soul fed.
which is unfortunate, but not a lot we can do about it. Following is usually not good in that situation since we don't have ult.
Enemy killing spree.
Oh, team gives Ekko another kill. Well, this will be a really good
I still remember.
showcase of how to deal with an enemy laner who is getting fed off of your team and is getting a lot of help from the jungler. And look, Leona's even came to gank mid if I were to stay. Fortunately, we're just going to back here.
I carry the legacy of the Vasani.
And we're going to switch over to Oracle Lens. Oracle Lens is really good on Ahri. Because Ahri can be played like an assassin in a lot of ways. Use vision to her advantage to set up picks.
Let's rush. Eyes on me.
Okay, gonna hover my jungler up here. Gonna bring my team back because they might get ganked again. Nice, Ekko missed cannon there. But he has a 7 stack. Oh boy. 7 stacks on his Dark Seal. This looks like a fight I do not particularly want. Got a nice easy trade on this guy. I'm honestly not sure what my Kane was thinking there. We did get Ekko ult burned. Wow, this is going to be... This game is like... It feels like it's going to be completely on my shoulders to pop off. I'm going to need to get some lucky opportunities so that I can bring my team back into the game. Holding my abilities because I want to gather enough mana up to be able to all in this guy.
I want to get up on a ball. Feel this. Quick as a fox.
I was hoping he wasn't going to react to my charm,
Nature here is too quiet.
but unfortunately he immediately used his E as my charm was flying through the air, so he ends up living. That was the opportunity I was hoping for. It's okay, surely
Stir within.
opportunities will arise themselves. Just gotta stay level-headed, keep our CS up. Got an 11 CS lead, which is good. Top is very even in CS, which is actually surprising because Jax should, in theory, struggle into Vayne early game, especially.
An ally has been slain.
Our Q can one-shot the caster minions, which is great. Ekko has his completed Lich Bane. Yeah, he is very strong. And an 8-stack Dark Seal. We have a 0-stack Dark Seal. It's tough. What Ekko will often do is he'll drop out of vision and throw his W down. And then he'll walk into vision and we won't be able to see where the W is until it's on top of us. So we have to be very careful not to get killed in that matter against Ekko. That's the most common way that he'll get a really good trade onto you or even a solo kill.
I won't forget what it means to steal a life.
Nice. Didn't land the charm, but we landed the Q.
I should have left home years ago.
In both sections of the Q. Right here, I think he's using it. Yeah. He walks out of vision and then walks back in. And Ekko is very hard to kill when he's ahead like this because he is so safe with his ult.
I'm living my best life. Light on my feet.
Gonna look and see if maybe we get something done bottom, but they seem to be backing up now.
Turret plate will fall soon.
Every animal hungers for something. Quick as a fox.
As long as we keep our CS up, then an opportunity should arise
The world is mine
for us to start
discover.
snowballing. See, our CS is already the highest in the game, which is good.
Just for you.
I'm hugging topside because I know Ekko walked down. And we almost have our item.
Them chasing their tails.
He now has magic pen boots. This could be a pick here. Whew. He is so strong. I actually almost die there. That is crazy. Okay, we have our item now, which is great.
An eternity. Quick as a fox.
Malignance is an awesome item for Ahri because it's going to give us ult cooldown reduction, and it's also going to cut their magic resist when we damage them with our ult.
Mortal lives are so fleeting.
Very good item for Ahri. I do want to try and fight this. Okay, we shut down Ekko.
What's more? Come here often.
Did a lot of damage there. I don't know if my team can actually help though. I got this Daisy just pounding on me. And my Sen is not gonna help. Okay. Damn, well I got one and I got a shutdown, I believe, on the Ekko, so that's something.
I carry the legacy of the Basani.
My team, as you can see, is very weak.
An ally has been slain.
So perhaps even just that one kill. Wow, Leona has ult as well? Should be. Oh, I wish that went to me. I could have flashed out of that, but I knew that he was going to die if I charmed him right after he tanked tower. So I was happy, actually, that he went in on me. Okay, our next item is going to be Shadow Flame.
So much I want to see for myself.
Shadow Flame is just an overall solid item that gives us a lot of ability power, and it gives us Magic Pen, and it also can crit when they're low.
I hear the wind.
He's gonna take it again, man. Please. I really need this money. Judging how this guy has played earlier, I am not. I don't have a ton of faith in him carrying, so
Quick as a fox.
that's why I really wanted the money. That's okay. We're just playing like Robin Hood this game.
Like this forest, I am wild.
Shutting down the enemies, taken from the rich and given to the poor. That being said, our CS is still really high, so we are still going to be relevant and strong. You can see we're actually a higher level than the Ekko, and he's been kind of spoon-fed quite a few kills. And that's just the power of getting lots of CS. We should fight this, in my opinion. We do have to be mindful because Smolder's here. And my bot lane is getting 1v2'd by Ekko. That is not good. Okay, I got 2. Holy, I almost got 3. Almost have Shadow Flame. I got stuck in a CC chain. I was spamming my last ult to get out of there, but I couldn't move for so long. It's okay though, they ended up dropping 2 people to finish me under the tower there. And they also didn't get their objective. They were trying to do the grubs. Or is it the Rift Herald? This guy is gonna walk up and get killed by Ekko again.
But I have unlimited life.
Holy moly, this Ekko's getting fed.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
As you can see, it is very hard to kill Ekko. Also, I misclicked my flash there. I was not trying to flash. Holy moly! He flash E's and it kills me from like... He just did so much of my health. He's so fed. Okay, it's gonna take a miracle to win this game, I'll be honest. Do you have faith? I still have faith. Kane has gotten a lot of shutdowns this game, so he actually has a ton of money.
That was an experience. Not my favorite. Let's run.
This is a pretty common experience, though. You've just kind of got things crumbling around you as your teammates are struggling. And the real test is if you can win games like this. I think Jax has this, but I'm gonna hold my ult. I don't get the assist, but I think having my ult is more important. And this is sketchy because my team's fighting here and I don't trust that they can win it. I mean, they don't have Ekko. Ekko actually went top. But this could actually be winnable. I actually want us to try this. Oh man, Ekko's TPing, so maybe not now. The biggest issue there is I don't have vision. It's really difficult for me to play it around. I don't know what their HP bars are. I can't throw a charm into nothing. I need my team to help with vision. Alright, we shut down the Ekko. I'm gonna walk over and grab this blue buff. If Kane walks to this could be good. I feel like I can't. I'm just the assist king. I get everybody low, I shred their MR, and then everybody else picks up the kills. I mean, ultimately, it is kind of working. You can see we still have the most farm in the game. Jax is a close second. And I'm a little bit nervous pushing this next wave just because... Okay, we see Ekko. The only person I'm honestly even remotely concerned about pretty much is just the Ekko because of how fed he's gotten. We're almost level 16. That's going to be a big power spike for us. Beautiful. So we chunked out the Leona so that she couldn't join and help. Just kind of using up our last ult charges. See if we can land a lucky charm onto the Ivern, but he did a pretty good job of dodging. We pick up their AD carry. Wow, my charms have been kind of atrocious here, if I'm honest. Ekko did a TP flank. But that's okay, we have ult, we're not too worried. Just gonna walk out of this. We have our death cap now, which is pretty huge. That's gonna increase our damage by a lot. And Let's see, so dragon is about to spawn. Actually, I just spawned. It's their final dragon. This is pretty bad. We need vision. Desperately need vision. I think it's honestly gone. We have no vision. I don't know why Kane didn't key the wall to be able to look over, but... So now, we've got to deal with super fat Ekko. And now they have Dragon Soul and we don't have a single dragon. And they're probably on this for all I know. Like, we have no vision. Crazy. But we have 200 CS. Decently well farmed. We have some good XP. Although I would like to be level 16. Here, there's no waves for me to collect, unfortunately. This wave is too pushed up. So I'm just covering my team in case something breaks out. I want to try and get this XP from this cannon. Oh, I'm still not 16. Oh wow, that heal was huge. Like, that heal was so big. I thought I could clean up the Leona and then just E out, or ult out rather. What a disaster. That Ivern healing. Crazy. And maybe he also used Locket and then got an Ivern shield. Oh, that did not go as planned.
A gift from the vault.
I'll remember that, you know.
So this is kind of the little bit of the frustration of my team did very, very poorly early.
I won't
They were giving up a lot of free kills. And then I feel like made some plays that got us back into the game, except all of the shutdowns went to the same teammates that were not doing well. And I am still kind of impoverished, at least in comparison to what I should be had I gotten the shutdowns. So I do feel like the game is much less in my hands than I would like.
I'm living my best life. Come closer.
And they have we have a really bad team into Ekko, to be honest.
Every animal hungers for something. Come here often.
Because Senna and Seraphine both have a lot of difficulty into Ekko. And then obviously Ekko is a very good matchup into Ahri as well. But not as bad
Light on my feet.
as the Senna Seraphine. Yeah, honestly I like this Baron call because
Let's run.
they're going to be getting Atakan. The only problem is they've got Dragon and Atakan. Like, they are so strong. And we're just going to be getting this temporary Baron buff that isn't going to last for the rest of the game, so... I'll be honest, I'm not the most optimistic about our situation here.
I lived and live an eternity. Oh, don't go.
Wow, that guy takes no damage.
Just for you.
Nice, I actually got the kills there.
Light on my feet. Quick as a fox. A body nourished, a soul fed.
I think Jack should have stayed and kept pushing, but oh well. We got an inhibitor.
I still remember. Light on my feet. Let's run. I carry the legacy of the Messiah.
I shouldn't have gone back to try to help him. I thought I could maybe help him. It was such a bad move though.
Has been slain.
Man. He just led them right to me. And I only had a couple seconds off of my ult so I could get away from the Ekko or even fight him. That really sucks. You're gonna get dove.
Not even cloud fruit could erase that memory.
They're on this. Nice, good steal.
As the seasons change, so do I. Quick as a fox. So much I want to see for myself.
Alright, I got some secret strategy. I want us to fight when Kane respawns, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna actually go buy an elixir. And we'll see if they'll fight us while we have the Dragon Soul
I hear the wind singing.
and the elixir. I'm gonna type my team to fight. Oh, they can't see it, it's party chat, damn. Either way, I want to force a fight.
Sit down and listen up. Like this forest.
Oh, this is good. She's way too deep. Kill Daisy if we can. Nice, got two. Do I need to go stop Vayne? And we push and try to end here. I want to thank you for making it this far into the video. You are awesome. And I would love for you to become a subscriber of mine. So please hit that subscribe button below. It means a lot to me. We were getting ganked a ton, and Ekko was picking up kills bot lane with nobody's vision. We leverage our blue pot, we leverage our Elder Dragon Soul, we force a fight, and we get a massive comeback on a game that honestly we had no business winning. Alright, I really think you guys are going to like this build. It's going to be the red Ahri build. Lots of magic pen. And it excels at playing against teams that have a lot of tanks, which, to be fair, they do. They've got a Udyr, Renekton, and a Braum. And it also excels when your team has a lot of magic damage. Fortunately, we don't have that much magic damage. We have some with Smolder, some with Bard, and then obviously from Ahri. But it'd be even better if we had like a bunch of AP on our team, because we're going to help reduce the magic resist of the enemies.
My soul is in the sky.
But I'm really excited to show off this build because it's a lot of fun. We get so much CDR and we just can like spam all of our abilities. It's really fun.
They're all going to be cosmic dust. Startup power activate.
I'm gonna go walk into his jungle here. Take a little peek. So he started bot side. And he hasn't gotten around to his chickens yet, evidently. And there he is, we see him now.
You're kind of cute when you're losing.
This is definitely just going to be pretty much a farm matchup with Malzahar. It's Malzahar is very safe with his spell shield, and he has a lot of pushing power, so we really want to get to our
Have you ever been in love, Ekko?
lost chapter so that we can contest his push, because he's gonna, like you can see here, just consistently shove us in over and over.
First blood.
Nocturne wants to contest,
Starlight will prevail.
but it's hard because we're getting shoved in. I'm definitely hovering that top side though to help Nocturne out if needed.
I think I need a new orbit.
An enemy has been slain.
Yeah, Nocturne's just gonna walk out of that. I would have gone to that a lot more aggressively if our bot lane was ready, but our Smolder's walking back from base, as you can see.
I was hoping for
So it's risky for me to follow that ODR because he could just turn back onto me, you know? We really want to get to that 1200.
I can't help it if I woke up like this.
An ally has been slain.
And the reason that we go Ahri is to
Stars. But what do stars follow?
scale with our build, because a lot of our damage is not really burst oriented, it's just applying a lot of damage over a longer duration. So area works really well with the items we're going to build.
Love and hope spring forth from the stars. That's worth fighting for.
We got to our 1200, so we could look for a reset soon. Looking at the minion wave, we can see it's not a cannon wave. I actually don't mind if he resets, that's totally fine. He's going to TP back, and we're just going to shove this in the meantime. There's a bit of a fight breaking out bottom, but we don't have the mana to really follow. Might take a little peek though. And it looks like no, there's nothing going on. We might have to ult away here because Udir's coming.
Such a girl just by
So actually we got both of their flashes, which is pretty good to be honest. Two flashes for just our ult is actually very amazing. And we just TP back to the wave. I could have preemptively ulted, but because I knew what was going on there, I could tell that Udyr was on the way and I was going to get Malzahar ulted. But luckily, I made the right call. I didn't think they would have enough damage before I could ult away. And I was correct. Unfortunately, Nocturne is not able to contest. He went topside instead of contesting drag. So a little bit bummed out by that, but I don't have ult, so technically contesting isn't always the best, to be fair.
Time for a fox eye view. That's how Star plays.
Nocturne should look bottom here. This looks good. This looks really good for Nocturne.
An enemy has been slain.
This star follows her own path.
Nice.
Don't like me. I'll try to remember to cry about it later.
And luckily I roamed out a cannon wave, so it looks like we're gonna miss at least two melee minions, which is a bummer. Hope I can get XP for this, but maybe not. Not this again. I'm gonna get bullied by their jungler and zone me off my camp.
Starshine makes
Or my
everything
wave, I mean.
better. It can be a burden.
An ally has been slain.
Time to
I was able to sneak a really quick recall, so I took it because I cleared the wave pretty quick. I shouldn't lose too much on the way back here.
Starlight reflection.
So we're going Malignance and Lucidity Boots. It's going to give us tons of CDR, lots of alt CDR as well. And we're going to max our W second. This W is really good with this build.
Let's light up the sky. Tails don't lie.
We've been really slow to get our mana flow band online because this lane is just so uninteractive.
An enemy has been slain.
Of course they look up to me. That's the dream I'm finding.
This should be a kill. Just always make sure to use your ult to reposition your Q if needed. It was going to miss there on the way back if I didn't reposition. And that was a big mistake by Nocturne. Base checking me in the bush, guaranteeing my charm.
Ekko! Such language.
I wonder if his teleport's up. I don't think it is. I'd like to take a plate here,
Has been slain.
because then I think we're going to be able to afford...
I'm just too magical for this. Later.
Who's he going to stop my back? Damn, that sucks. I suppose I should have walked in the bush, finished my recall. And it was a bit greedy staying for the plate, but in my defense, I really wanted the item power spike of...
Bye.
getting my Malignance and getting my Lucidity Boots, and I think I needed the money from the plate to be able to afford them. I'm actually going to pretend that I'm backing, but I'm going to stay for this next wave.
An ally has
Just because I'm going to miss too much. I would miss pretty much this whole wave if I reset.
Heavenly body coming through. Shine on.
If my ult was up, I would walk to this. But I'll be much stronger after this item buy. Oops, I misclicked my
They
charm.
want to kill me or be me. Either way, it's kinda all about me.
He needs to be careful. If Malzahar is walking to this is just a free kill. Okay, luckily Malzahar is not walking. I was hovering right here so I could ult over the wall to back him up if they continue to go for him. And it looks like
Time to save the world.
Hootier's well positioned for the dragon again. Really sucks for us. So I would like to be able to contest this.
Startup power activate.
Nocturne can get in range of his ult quickly, and it could be okay. I'm gonna get zoned once again from my wave and lose the cannon thanks to Houtier. That really sucks. I'm wasting his time though. I'm trying to keep this Udyr somewhat interested so that he doesn't go on the dragon. Because Nocturne needs to get on the map here.
An ally has been slain.
Always taking a moment.
I'm gonna sweep here. See if this guy will face check me. So far he's not, he's just pushing mid, that's good. Nocturne should be able to get this dragon pretty much for free.
The creatures from an alternate dimension got first. I do not have time for this.
I guess if you were to run this build against a team that if you just had a ton of magic damage on your team, but they didn't have a lot of tanks, instead of Leandries, you could just go Horizon
Who's afraid
Focus
of a little fighting?
for the CDR and high flight AP amount. Because they're relatively tanky, building HP already, as you can see, then I think sticking with Leandries is going to be the way to go. This guy might face check me.
Love, justice, and beauty. Staff achieved.
Very nice.
Enemy killing spree.
So I waited for Nocturne's Fear to go off before using my charm. So I didn't want to have the CC stack on top of itself.
Speed of light? No problem.
No plate to grab, so I think I should just reset here.
An enemy has been slain. Double kill.
Let's light him up. My soul is in the sky.
Riftmaker could also be an interesting consideration for this build.
I'm a first star. I will totally punish you.
See the Udyr here. I'm gonna come rotate to this.
Enemy has been
Nice.
turret has been destroyed.
It's like Redactin doesn't want the smoke, so he's gonna back up.
I'm playing on Malzahar heart.
Well, looks like a fight bottom. I'm gonna run to that. See if I can maybe clean something up. Although they look pretty damn healthy. I'm gonna turn back around. I don't think this works. My team can't follow me up and I can't 1v2 them, so. If Nocturne was closer with ult, I would have looked, but I gotta get this wave. They try to go for this turret, maybe we Nocturne and I can look. This is good. I should be able to follow up.
Say hello to your team.
Set's holding that, so we should be able to take this tower. That was a really good example of how powerful Ahri's roaming capabilities are, and how if you walk part way down and things don't look good, you can always turn around. You don't ever want to force it if it's not going to work. All right, we got our Leandries.
Time to ignite some stardust. All I get is attention. I was hoping for obsession. I can't help it if I woke up like this.
Got a clear vision here, and then I'll help Nocturne do this. And I actually do this pretty quickly because I have Leandries. Normally Ahri's not very good at dealing damage to dragon, but that Leandries really makes a big difference. Charm him out of his E. And we can really deal with a lot of these tanks here with this build. If we get a reset, kill on Braum, we get a reset. Nice. Got another ult reset. We can go back in here. Wow. I'm confused. Was that? How many kills did I just get there? That almost felt like an unofficial penta. Oh, it was a penta, he says. So you can see fighting for a long duration with this build is just amazing. Man, I really wish I had a Dark Seal. I really should have bought one. I would have had so many stacks right now. No, so this Bloodletters is going to be amazing to help your team. You had a lot of AP on your team. But I'm honestly almost wondering, like, they don't have much magic resist. And it doesn't appear like they're building anytime soon. So I almost wonder if I should just go for a Rift Maker in this situation.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Nah, that's okay. Let's commit to the magic penetration.
An enemy has been slain.
The nice thing about this build too is that you get so much health. Like I'm getting 700 HP. So these almost act as pseudo defensive items. Okay, I might need to TP into this. Although maybe my team's just gonna win it without me.
My bad.
Yeah, Attic Hand's really good here.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Let's light him up. Winning first, Kiko. An ice cream sundae.
Your turret has destroyed a turret.
It's hard into Malzahar because you want to be careful about when you throw your charm, since his little minions can block the charm pretty easily. Should also be careful because their whole team is alive now.
Bye.
We should go get a Dark Seal, honestly.
Starlight reflection.
So with this build, you don't need Void Staff because you're getting enough penetration with Bloodletters. I mean, I suppose in theory, if your whole team is like 5 AP and you're up against like 3 or more tanks that are all stacking MR, maybe Void could also be built. But usually it's one or the other. And being patient with your charm can be really good, like I just did right there. He's gonna ult me. As long as my team can finish him, then I should be fine. It's Renekton still? Not sure where the Renekton is. Okay, we see him. We're good.
Shine on.
Got 6 stacks for our Dark Seal there.
Shut down.
Pretty good.
Killing spree.
You need to lighten up.
I don't want to look to reset here.
On the run.
But it looks like they might get to it for us. Now, 6 stacks is pretty risky to upgrade Mejai's, but I'm so ahead that I'm confident that we can stack this up.
This star follows her own path.
There's a stack.
Maximum stack achieved.
There's another stack. But there you go. That is the red Ahri build. Very, very powerful against tanks, and or if your team has a ton of other AP on it, and they're going to stack magic resist. Because your Bloodletter's Curse is going to be able to cut everybody's magic resist for you and your team to deal more damage. And I think the enemy team has had enough, and they're going to call it there and tap out. If you made it this far, you are absolutely awesome, and I really hope you enjoyed it and that you'll subscribe. And now you can check out this video here.